Anyway, there's so many people around me who are in a cutscene, so I guess maybe I'll get in a cutscene too. Nope, just kidding, we're just talking like normal. How I've longed for the more agreeable climate of the Twelves wood. Yet I will not deny the Holy See had its charms. Endless detours aside, our Ishgardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh? Cool, I'm out of there. It calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising, you did design and build her. I bear good news. The Seed Seers have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we're to have any hope of wresting this benighted realm from her talons, it must needs be soon. Though I'm no expert on the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Confound it. There must be a way to brave the fury of the elements. Bubble. The elements. But of course, that's it. We work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. I see. You propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Though mayhap not to you, Kit. We speak of the manifestations of over-aspected aether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Since the calamity disrupted the land's aetheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace, which has been the cause of great woe as they are known to warp aetheric energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected aether comprising Garuda's barrier into aether of another aspect, one she cannot control. Fire. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. All this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? No, but I know a man who might, a scholar by the name of Lambertate, who resides in Camp Drymon. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marquess met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity or for want of a more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his aetheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was as a result of these conversations that poor Marquess was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Kit, I need you to return to Thanalan and seek out this scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. For some reason, I forgot that I needed to press button to continue. We're like most of the way through the scene, and I forgot how to control the scene. Help? I assume he's in here somewhere. Yes. Why, yes, I am Professor Lambert-Haint. I beg pardon. You wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals? Truly. Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow person of science. Yippee. I guess. Are we sure? Yippee, I get to wear a shirt. Okay, this kind of fits better, though. This kind of fits better. I like it. Picasso. Ooh, there's more shirts. None of them I can wear, but more shirts. Ah, so rare it is to find fellow intellectuals in this region. 'Tis even rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another, a hermit to whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow. Unsociable, rather daft at first impression, yet possessed of an amazing affinity towards the scientific pursuits. But to the matter at hand, did you say you wish not to conduct field observations, but to harvest the corrupted crystal? Egads! At least take the necessary precautions so that you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you have sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means by which these inherent dangers may be averted. Simply store the crystal you seek within this warded pot to protect yourself from its deleterious effects. Though I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it shall motivate you to work quickly. In any case, take the pot to Sako, a student of mine monitoring the flow of aether at Highbridge. That person had the zoomies. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you in the finer points of crystal harvesting. Highbridge isn't that far away. All right. And then in here somewhere is a Saku. Here, I assume? Or maybe down? Here. I've never been down. Exciting. How many times must I be made to explain myself? I'm not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I've chosen this precise position to perform scientific measurements. I have pot. What have we here? A containment vessel. Why, this is the handiwork of Professor Lambert-Haint. You thieving knave, I shall call for the... Oh, you say the man himself lent it to you. Then you must have sought me out per his instruction, which means he believes me experienced enough to expound upon his explanations. At last, the recognition I so rightfully deserve. I just want to know what they look like. Okay, this is what I'm wearing, but different. What I'm wearing, but red. Ooh, okay, let's go. Fancy. Oh, frab just day. Calais, that I should be chosen to guide this person. Yes, I, Hahasako, greatest of Professor Lambert-Haint's pupils, shall see that you successfully query your query. Your timing is impeccable, in fact, for I was just preparing to procure corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimens. But something tells me that naught but a perfect peace will satisfy your high standards, in which case you must needs descend to the deepest depths. Amidst the flowing waters and the murderous Maronites lies the most fantastic formation I have found thus far. Take this highly advanced researcher's tool and use it to separate a small fragment from the large cluster. Place it within the warded pot, and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying, but advance with appropriate caution, you shall surely survive. Now, I've been to the burning wall before. It was for a side quest, but I've been there before. Here we are. And there's this random guy who's here for some reason, and this random guy. And from here I should probably get off, because surely there's going to be a fate in here or something. Hey, don't pay attention to me. So yeah, this area, full of these crystal things. Still don't really understand it though. Hoping the Mirror Knight won't try to attack me. Like, what was he saying for why this exists? Anyway. And what this whole thing is. I will fight this Mirror Knight. Or in fact, it will get in my way. I feel like I'm just gonna walk straight off the cliff. Okay, then this way. And it says down. Like underneath this? Huh, sure enough. Alright. I will head this way, I guess. I'll head up so I can head down. I might have missed a turn. What's this? Oh, right there. I see it. This way. I mean, it is really pretty, but what is it? Through here. I see. Okay. In here. This. Down even more. Ooh, waterfalls. And right here, around 2 Mirror Knights. That kind of hurt. Don't worry about it. And you? Ba ba ba. Okay. In here. This. And now this. Ta-da! And now we leave. I see you've come galumping back. Have you the crystal then? Yes. What a prodigiously large and lovely crystal. Professor Lambertaint will doubtless chortle with joy when you present it to him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do remember to recount how I helped you with your harvesting. 100%. My keen scholar's sense tells me you've attained a corrupted crystal. Am I right? Yes. If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal. It is as you desired. A corrupted crystal overflowing with wind-aspected aether. Remind me, for what purpose did you intend to use this crystal again? What? To breach a barrier comprised of wind-aspect aether? Oh dear. That may prove problematic, as this crystal would only serve to strengthen the barrier. I suppose I am at fault for not inquiring as to your objectives from the start. Had I known your intent, I would have never sent you to Hahasako. But what is science if not trial and error? And can you truly say that this failure has taught you nothing? Think. You now understand the methods necessary to safely correct a corrupted crystal. You will doubtless have no difficulty doing so once more. What's more, the crystal you collected can serve as an invaluable resource for the ethereal studies conducted by the students of Baldesion. You've heard of them? Well, I don't mean to boast, but I have a professional relationship with the organization. Not as equals, of course. I would never be so bold as to claim that level of expertise. Are you all right? Your eyes seem to have glazed over for a moment. Anyway, I shan't keep you from your task. You've still a corrupted crystal to find. Ooh. These. Corrupted crystals of sufficient size and strength are not all that common, I fear. Fortunately, one of my other students, Sinea, claims to have discovered another promising site in eastern Lanasia. Wait, that's not correct. Eastern Lanasia was where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to an imperial castrum. Now that made for an amusing anecdote. It was western Lanasia, Epheris Sirius on the Isles of Umbra to be precise. I can't recall her exact reasoning, something to do with one of Dalamud's talons or some such nonsense. What I can say for certain is that she's still in Ailport, attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Sienna's inquiries bear fruit? You can look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates. You might find your time there to be quite pleasurable. Oh? And do not forget to take your makeshift warded pot, lest she think you unprepared for the task. Corrupted crystals. I've no interest in being the butt of your jokes, so if you've got no other reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. But I have pot. Well, I'll be damned, Professor Lambertaint did. I can't say his name anymore. Beg your pardon, it seems we got off on the wrong foot. I'm Sienna, greatest of the professor's pupils, which is doubtless why he bid you seek me out. Indeed, I'm an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... Oh gosh, just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. Plus 14, but I can't wear that one, so... Can I wear that? No? Damn. As I told the professor in my many missives, I believe the area surrounding Pharos Sirius is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I'm yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isles of Umbra is prohibited at present, for reasons unknown to me. You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I always take the time to explain my motivations in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. Mayhap you will have better luck wresting information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up at this point. Okay. Let's go question. I was gonna say, I bet they're above me. Oh, they're right here. How do we even get there normally? Oh, there's stairs. Ah, you startled me. Don't you know better than to sneak up on the person at a time like this, what with all the fatuous gossip of spirits and specters haunting the Isles of Umbra? Just because I know it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening. Okay. Is anyone below, or are they all on top? There isn't an easy way to get over here. I was right. No, they're below. Oh well. We're on top now. One of them's there. Let me break my ankles. I'm fine. You're keen on traveling to the Isles of Umbra. Bloody elves. Are you drunk or just crazy? Ain't nothing there but death, death, and more death. Okay. Bird. And down here... Just kidding. Up and then down? I'm confused. Over here. I see it. Wee. 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 The Isles of Umbra. What interest have you in the God's forsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon Pharaoh Sirius, the Isles have become not more than a graveyard for ships unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for the souls dragged down to the depths with them. Okay. They just simply don't like the place. People are dying. Spirits. Zombies. Sounds like a load of bullshit to me. Surely I can best these beasts. Wee. Wee. Ah, Kit, you've returned. Tell me of your findings. Really? Infested with the undead, you say? That is a very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. Ahem. Yes. Infested with ghosts. That's fucking scary as hell. Worry not, my friend. I've given your findings some thought, and I've concluded that this talk of spirits is not more than local folklore. As for why all travel to the Isles of Umbra is restricted, well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous, owing to the abandonment of Pharaoh Sirius. Yes, well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys dulling her wits on occasion. It was there that I heard tell of a man named XIV, who was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra. This is the first I've heard of someone actually traveling to and from there, so I'm curious as to how he obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested, after all, so I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself. Sure. He is on this ship, maybe? Next to the ship? He was arrested recently. He's in jail. For some reason, I read that as though, like, he was arrested, but he served his time and now he's out. No, he's still in there. Wow, look at how close this gate is. Excuse me, I need to talk to Skyfriend. I have to go back. She calls to me, sings to me. Tell Mimidoa I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or you could release me. Yes, yes, release me. I will go and tell her. Let me go to her. Sirens. It's just back and forth from one side of Aleport to the other. I wonder if I should keep this shirt as well. I don't know. As my main shirt. I don't know. Hello. What did Skyfriend have to say? That's not terribly helpful. I couldn't care less about how much he misses his favorite bar wench. But what was that about a man named Mimidoa? Wait, I know that name. That's that bastard who grabbed my arse the other day at the pub. Well, if you want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him and his wandering hands. Okay. Time to go to the bar. Which is this way. And next to here. I was like, in here? Are you touching someone else's butt now? Another initiate, are you? No? Then what are you? Speak up, I can't hear you. Feather. Huh? Bugger me, is this what I think it is? Nah, it couldn't be. You found this, you say. Where'd you say you found it? Skyfriend, you say? Was hoping to have word with the lad, but it sounds like there's not left twixt his ears. He was supposed to help patch up Pharaoh Sirius, he was. Company sent me to supervise a lot of them. Weren't getting work done on their own, I see. Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, and half of them up and vanished. What's that? You've been looking for passage to the Isles of Umbra. Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of old Mimidoa. Tell him how the land lies. Ain't nobody been interested till you came a-calling. Whole port's up in arms about spirits and so forth. If I had the gill, I'd hire some sellswords and let 'em sort it out. But you'll do in a pinch, you will. Show this parchment to the skipper and he'll see you there and back. Ooh. Just kidding, not that skipper. We want to go up here for some reason. Why do I have to show it to Sienna? Just let me go. I got a ticket. So you went and had a word with Mimidoa. I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something. You mean that disgusting creature was Skyfriend's superior? I find that hard to believe, but this rite of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say it's a relief to work with such an industrious person as you. I look forward to hearing of the discoveries you will make on the Isles of Umbra. Without me. Fine. I fail to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. But 12 is my witness. If you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I shall come back to haunt you. I really didn't need her to come with me. It was fine. Not you, Skipper. I want this Skipper. Very important. Yo. Take me to the Isles of Umbra, as if it's as simple as... Oh, I see you've got a rite of passage. Alright then, I'm aboard. Yippee. This doesn't seem all that bad. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but who the hell's with this? Here, take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupted crystals before, right? So it isn't as though you require my assistance. Speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you'll please excuse me. Okay. Bunch of plasmoids around. Side quests? Many side quests? Okay. I beg your pardon, but how did you come here? Access to this island is currently restricted. Pot. An old pot? I'm not sure that I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest a corrupted crystal. Sorry, friend, but you may have to return empty-handed. The writ Master Minidoa gave you may grant you access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself. Huh? When that giant mass of crystals struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within that once powered the beacon. Aye, contrary to what the small folk would have you believe, the fires of Pharaoh Sirius were not the product of a mage's thaumaturgy or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they will be complete. What's worse, all work has ceased since rumors of the Walking Dead drove off our entire crew. Not that those rumors are incorrect. I've observed the fiends from a distance, at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, kid. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I'll begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. As for where to begin your inquiries to the situation, it so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it might behoove you to question them. Yippee. This way, then. Dead man's moan. Ah. Sure, why not? My level's too high, hold on. Let's go for it. What is this in the background? How many do I need? Oh, just 2? Nice. All done. Then that's where I need to be. I just want to know what this is. Praying mantis. Sure. Anyway, all to will. Is Shoal there for the taking? 5 bleeding years worth of wrecks and their cargo with those queer dead things and that voice. Actually, the voice was quite nice. Cool. You saw him too, right? Dead people, just shambling about without a care in the world. Except when they do seem to care, that is, and start shuffling towards the water. Okay. Gods, that voice, that single fleeting verse. I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. It took every ounce of my strength to resist. Okay, so Siren. Which, I mean, I already kind of assumed, but... David, there is a siren. This talk of an alluring voice is disturbingly familiar, as if... But that's impossible, they're all dead. Aren't they? So, like, is there an aetherite around here, maybe? No? But surely, like, if I go back to the thing, I can come back here? Like, they're not gonna stop me from coming back here, especially because there's a dungeon this way. So, like, if I go and I do my bard quest, you're not gonna stop me, right? It's I, your favorite student. Oh my god, I get a shirt. I get an entire coffer. Require level 50. IL 90. Okay. And I get to scream. Ah! You've done well, my young apprentice. In returning with the coral attire, you have reaffirmed my faith in you. I see no further reason to withhold from you the existence of the final piece in the set, the piece that has brought us together. Listen well, Kit. When I put down my bow, I vowed never again to set foot in the 12's That I now forsake my oath is for no reason than to impart my knowledge to one who would succeed me. Lest you wonder why I should deem that so important, permit me to relate to you an event which brought about a great change in me. My most recent journey had taken me to Ulta, where I found myself ambling through the marketplace early one morn. Browsing the wares on display, mine eyes were met with a relic from my past, a piece of the coral attire that I had discarded decades before, countless moons away. I felt at once that it was not mere chance that had reunited me with it, and put forth the coin with nary a pause. Holding the garment in my hands, I resolved to find a worthy heir to my legacy. Alas, no sooner had I arrived in the 12's than I found myself mobbed by archers seeking to hone their skills. Amongst those who came, not a one showed the least interest in poetry and verse. Sorely discouraged and regretting my decision, I made to strike camp and leave the 12's once more, never to return. It was then that you appeared, young one. When you expressed your desire to learn song, I could scarce contain my joy. Looking back, I'm fully convinced that our meeting had been preordained. Your coming has instilled me with the courage to attend that matter of which I spoke earlier. I'm ready to make a pilgrimage to the scene of my regiment's demise. Ever since that fateful day, I have been haunted by visions of my fallen comrades, torment graven upon their bloodied faces. Lost to hope but too craven to end my own life, I wandered the land aimlessly, seeking a place to die. But the heavens denied me even that. Yet just when it seemed that despair would draw me wholly into its black abyss, never to emerge again, a melody resounded within me. It was then that I awakened to the power of song and found new purpose in life. I embarked upon a journey to master such verses as would bestow peace upon the fallen, that I might lay the tortured souls of my comrades to rest. It has taken long years, but now I believe I can offer a requiem worthy of my comrades. To do so, however, I require one last favor of you, Kit. I would have you escort me to the west of the observatorium, in the Kurthis Central Highlands. It is there that we shall find the scene of my regiment's demise. Your presence kindles within me a courage I had thought lost. I would have none other by my side as I undertake this pilgrimage, now as I enter the most daunting stage of my life. Once you arrive, I ask that you pay your respects with another bouquet of Nemea lilies. When my requiem is sung, you shall have the final piece of the coral attire. Heed me, O Passant Alphic. Reverse thee the dance of the stars athwart the night sky, that we might ease the suffering of souls long departed. I do still feel like he's going to die after this. But, alright. And then around here, of course, there's a fate just outside. Because as I said before, I cannot do a job quest without a fate. Oops. Alright, what are you getting me into? I knew it was gonna have to be a battle, but what are we doing? Okay. Inverter. We are surrounded, and our foes seem disinclined to listen to parley. You must survive this, Kit. My soul is overburdened with the deaths of too many dear companions. We'll see. It should be fine, right? Okay, you want to come closer? I'm going to, as always, hit everybody. Jehantel, not now. Now's not the time, my dude. I'm stuck. I'm still stuck. Okay. There, now I can move. Do the thing. Okay. Died from poison. Let's go. Thank you. Oh, they're behind me. I didn't know where they were. Yeah, I mean, thanks. Get to my side. Why? May my songs envelop and protect you. Sure. Okay, but I'm gonna focus on these guys. Which one of you just did that? I could do this. You're just gonna stand there? Okay. That's fine. You can do that. There we go. Oh my god, stop it, dude. Thanks. I'm just gonna take this guy out. Like, I've been focusing on everybody else, but fuck this guy in particular. Maybe I'll also do this in this. We're doing pretty okay. Ooh, nice. Okay. Sorry, my everything is happening right now. Okay, one more. You're doing great, Jehantel. Oh my god. There we go. I don't know why you're on the ground. You're at like full health. Anyway. That's a lot of enemies. Kit, without you, I would not be standing here this day. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Forgive me, my friends. I have kept you waiting over long. Clapping in the background. The Keeper be praised. I can wield a bow once more. It was you, young one, who helped me to remember how. I had known this for some time, but your presence is as a salve for the wounds of my soul. Your coming has delivered me from the nightmares of my past. My worthy successor, to you I entrust the final piece of the choral attire. Don it and go forth to fill the hearts of men with courage and purpose, but not women or anybody else, just men. Though the seasons may turn, bending a man's back and dimming his eye, so long as there is life, there is reason to hope. Thank you, Kit, for showing me the truth of this. With the blood of my comrades upon my hands, to simply draw breath racked me with such guilt as I could not bear, for the time for mourning is past. I shall take up the bow once more and lend what aid I can to the gods' quiver. In fighting for those who yet live, I do my fallen comrades the greatest honor. Yet another melody resounds within you, I see. Then there is not more I can impart to you. As equals, let us together give praise to life and all the joy that it brings. Heed me, O puissant Alpic. Turn thee over the hourglass of time, that we might exult in the glory of all creation. I didn't press the button. In thine exalted name we sing, that the living may savor life and the departed know true peace. That time I was a little early. Am I allowed to continue on? There it went by itself. Okay. Fate discovered nearby. I thank you again, Kit. You have blessed this old fool with the gentle touch of salvation. Eorzea awaits. Go forth now and inspire endless hope and courage with the beauty of your songs. May we one day meet again. I like that for him. I truly thought he was going to die, whether in sacrifice to me or in some sort of like suicidal, you know, like, I'm over it, I'm getting out of here. I really like that he returns to archery. That was good. Oh, this concludes the Bard quests for Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have completed the main scenario quest before the dawn. I don't know whether I have or not, I haven't been reading. Okay. Does that mean I didn't do it? Was there supposed to be a list and they took out the ones that I had already done? Once you have done so, the next Bard quest will be available from Jehantel. I'm glad that I get more with him, too. That was funny. Should I look up and see, what was it called? Before the Dawn? I just want to know. The concluding chapter of the era. Yeah, it serves as the critical transition point between the base game and the Heavensward expansion, so I have to finish A Realm Reborn. That makes more sense to me than saying, you gotta do this specific quest. Okay. Let me see what the shirt looks like. I'm not even gonna, like, look at it before I put it on. The shit, okay. I am showing so much skin with this. Woo. Even my shoulders are out. And my entire back. Oh my god. I love that nothing matches. Not a damn thing in this entire set is the same color as anything else. We really said, do everything. Damn. And then I also get... Oh my, I forgot, hold on. I have a triple triad card. I have an orchestra roll. And then I use this now, right? I don't know what IL90 means. Woo. Okay, and then I assume that that's already better than what I currently have on, so this outfit is immediately going to leave us. Yep. Okay. I'm pink now. It is the exact same outfit, but now I am pink and purple. Oh man, but I still have the same problem of like, this feels important to me, and therefore I shouldn't put glamour over top of it. But I don't want to be pink and purple. I'm being harassed and bullied by the game. No, I could always just take it off. I know I have glamour dispellers somewhere. I have glamour dispellers. I have 4 of them, so I would need to get more. But you know, I know that I could just take them off. But that feels wrong. I don't know. But yippee! I did it! I'm happy. Continue on with the main story. What do you got for me now? Yeah, sweating profusely. But if they have returned, that would mean... Oh, beg your pardon, I was just, thinking about something. Which reminds me, I received word that Master Mimidoho would be arriving at any moment. Apparently, he grew frustrated waiting for the sweet young person with skin as soft as Phoenix down to return, which I'm assuming is you. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go and explain yourself. Sorry, I went and did my bard quest things. I know, I'm awful. How dare I be a bard? What's been keeping you, initiate? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Huh? Some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out to folk that wander near the ship graveyard? And it stirred up the dead and all? Bloody hells. This takes me back to me days as a cannon boy sailing under old Mistbeard. They wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned them last time. Ugh, they bloody would, though, wouldn't they, brazen old biddies? Some folks said the first purge would be the last, and I knew deep down in me bones that this day would come. And come it has. I bet me bum ear a siren's behind all this. Nay, not one of the sanguine variety, initiate. I speak of the other kind, them that's got feathers and lure sailors to a watery grave with their sweet, sweet song. Oh, but it don't end there. No drowning's just the start. See, even in death, a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do her bidding till his corpse can't do it no more. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish on me worst enemy. 'Cept maybe in drink, and I'd regret it after. Any road, 'tis up to us to stop this hell's-born hussy before she takes another soul. Of course, we can't send you marching off to war without these. The siren don't have no power over a man as long as as can't hear her song. 'Tis lucky for you I carry a spare pair, and lucky for the both of us I'm a superstitious old sod, eh? Well, she ain't coming to us, so we best head over to Earth, to the ship graveyard, initiate. Alright. I look like I'm wearing pajamas. That's what it reminds me of. So this, I assume, is going to be like a boss battle kind of thing. Why did I do that one? Okay. There you go. How do I feel about this shirt? I don't hate it, I guess. I feel like my forever shirt. I do feel like pink is not the answer, but sure enough, this is a ship graveyard. If she passes near the shore, she's sure to spy the campfire and come looking. Just a matter of waiting now. Okay. Waiting. Level sync is in effect. Damn it, I'm going back down. See ya. I might take the hat off. I'm beginning to wonder if some sly bugger ain't spun us a yarn here. Quiet. Do you hear that? 'Tis her. Whoa. Look, out over the water. She's come, Initiate. She's come. Hello. Quick, shove 'em plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight. Soon as she realizes you're deaf to her ditty, she'll call on her thralls, and we'll be up to in our necks in corpses before you know it. Why am I turning Minnesotan? So should I, like, start fighting? Okay, I can't move. True love spurned, for cruelty's reward. Where are they? Oh, they've been in front of me this entire time. Oh, y'all... You know what? I'm not even gonna bother with doing this. Don't hit F. I wanted G. Not done. It's so sad. I gotta remember where G is on my keyboard now. Next. Spare mournful mistress distress. Why? But in song. Why? I should have waited. Oh well, that's fine. Another. Melody of last breath, of death, the rhythm. Dost thou not, to relent, regret, forever alone? Shit, damn, okay. Oh man, I got complacent with that one. I thought for sure, since I killed the first one in one hit, obviously I'm gonna kill the second one in one hit as well. What do we want to do with the sweet songs? My love, a river, one look, soul shiver. Can't do anything with these though. Shit. I guess I'll just perish. You look like a guy that I should be really, doing everything for. Woohoo! Hold on. Ouch. Why can't I move? Why do you hate me? Come on. There we go. No more dark eclipse, the heart. Oh, total eclipse of the heart. Oh, that was it. I don't get to fight her? Okay. Yay! Yeah, am I alright? I'm better in that, initiate. Happy as a sailor in a whorehouse, I am. Of course, I'd be happy as a sailor with 2 whatsits if we'd gutted the songstress, but you can't have everything, can you? She'll not come crooning around here again, though. Not for a while, any road. And if she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for the help, Bugger me, I've clean forgot your name. Remind me. Kit? Don't recall having known initiate by that name. But if you're not me old mate, or was name, why you've been so bloody helpful? Never mind. Been seeing you. Or be seeing you. I said been. You mean it was a siren? But how are you able to resist her song? I see. I had actually heard that Master Mimidoa was involved in the first purge, but I never actually... Having survived an ordeal like that, I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you. The corrupted crystal you wanted, safely sealed within the pot, just as you requested. Please, take it, with my compliments. Yippee! Oh, it's you. Welcome back, Kit. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say, and more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you? Why are you like this? Aha! The conquering hero returns bearing a gift. Might I have a closer look? Impressive. Very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, Kit. Seldom, if ever, have I encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such a volatile overabundance of fire aspected aether. What? You wanted a corrupted crystal composed of ice suspected aether to counteract the effects of a raging wind? Well, the specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about the elements could tell you that. You'll just have to keep looking, I suppose. Grand.